If you're serious about history and survival, there's one recipe from the Great Depression that wasn't written in cookbooks or shared publicly. It was guarded like a family treasure. People didn't talk about it openly because it wasn't just food, it was survival. Families relied on this dish to stretch meagre supplies while still nourishing their bodies. Today, understanding it isn't just about history. It's about learning techniques that can save you in extreme situations. Before we dive in, make sure to hit subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment about which survival skills you want covered next. The recipe was designed to maximize every ingredient without waste. During the 1930s, ingredients were scarce. Flour, sugar, and meat were luxuries, and every morsel counted. This recipe used common overlooked ingredients like dried beans, root vegetables, or cornmeal to create a meal that could, sustain a family for days. The secret wasn't a fancy combination. It was in how each ingredient was prepared. For instance, soaking beans overnight didn't just soften them, it made them digestible and, honestly, more nutritious. Roasting root vegetables enhanced their flavor without adding fat. Anyone practicing long-term survival today can use this principle. Make basic, low-cost ingredients last longer by using preparation techniques that, enhance nutrition and flavor. It taught people to repurpose leftovers into something entirely new. One reason this recipe was never widely shared was its adaptability. Leftover scraps from meat or vegetables were not thrown away. Instead, they were transformed into broths, stews, or baked goods. A single chicken carcass could provide stock for days, thickened with breadcrumbs or cornmeal to create a hearty meal. These days, modern survivalists can replicate this by storing scraps in a freezer or dehydrating them for long-term use. The key, really, is seeing value where others see waste, a mindset that turns scarcity into abundance. The recipe emphasized skill over quantity. Families weren't just cooking, they were mastering efficiency. Measuring wasn't precise. Experience guided them. Stirring, simmering, and timing were learned through practice, not instruction manuals. Today, replicating this teaches patience and observation, skills essential in any survival scenario. Even a beginner can try it by noting how flavors develop slowly and adjusting seasoning without exact measurements. This hands-on approach, it really does train the senses, creating a deeper connection with food and resources. Applying these lessons today makes you resilient. Using this recipe isn't just about making an old dish. It's a blueprint for survival. You learn to stretch limited resources, repurpose waste, and develop instincts that make you self-reliant. Try substituting modern pantry staples or prepare a week's worth of meals from minimal ingredients. Practice storing and rotating food and notice how efficiency improves with repetition. These aren't just culinary skills, they're survival skills. If you found this valuable, subscribe to Battlefield of Survival, like the video, and share your thoughts in the comments. The knowledge from this recipe isn't just history, it's a practical survival lesson that can be applied today.